I'm Jeremiah McKinnon. This is NEC News Today. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for the first week of September 2022. Our first story this week comes from the state of Massachusetts, where the city of Boston may finally eliminate its infamous half-mile buffer zone between dispensaries and other local restrictions on cannabis businesses. In an effort to eliminate redundancies and help equity applicants move forward, the Boston Planning and Development Agency, otherwise known as the BPDA, has proposed several amendments. BPDA is recommending that the city phase out the requirement for applicants to go before the Zoning Board of Appeals, arguing that it has become a time-consuming, expensive, and redundant process. During the meeting, economic empowerment applicants shared their experiences receiving a host agreement from the Boston Cannabis Board only to be denied by the Zoning Board of Appeals. The proposal also includes removing the half-mile zoning buffer currently in place between cannabis establishments in the city. BPDA is accepting public comment until Friday, September 9th regarding the proposed amendment. For more information on this story, please visit our website. In New Hampshire, an Oversight board recently voted to let most doctors recommend medical marijuana. New Hampshire's Therapeutic Cannabis Medical Oversight Board recently held their September meeting and discussed a plan whether to expand the list of doctors that can recommend medical cannabis. The discussion started with the desire of the board to expand the list of providers that can certify patients for New Hampshire's therapeutic cannabis program. During the meeting, a motion was made to add naturopaths, podiatrists, and dentists to the list of providers. As the discussion continued, several members felt that the list could be expanded further to any provider with a valid DEA license. The motion was amended, and the board voted unanimously to give any provider with a valid DEA license the power to certify medical cannabis patients in New Hampshire. This vote was described as the first step that the Oversight Board has to take to make legislative recommendations. The board meets on the first Wednesday of each month. This week, instead of a review, we wanted to share the winners of the 2022 Cultivators Cup that recently took place in Worcester, Massachusetts. The Cup was held September 3rd and 4th and included a cannabis judging competition that members of the public got to participate in. Some of the winners included Bountiful Farms, who took home first place in the flower category with their Slap and Tickle strain. Theory Wellness took home first place in the pre-roll category with their Irish Cannonball entry. Happy Valley took home first place for their Live Rosin Vape, as well as first place of solventless concentrates with their Endgame cookies. First place in the solvent concentrate category went to Berkshire Roots with their Vortex Live Sugar. For a list of all the winners, including second and third place, please visit necnewstoday.com. This episode of NEC News Today is brought to you by CBD Please, the first CBD store east of the Mississippi and your local resource for reasonably priced, lab-tested cannabis extracts. CBD Please was founded in 2014 by Bill Downing, who's been a leader in Massachusetts cannabis law reform since 1990. CBD Please offers everything from premium quality organic hemp buds to extracts, tinctures, and many other cannabinoids. Visit cbdplease.com for more information. United Cannabis Patients and Caregivers of Maine wants to overturn the recent ruling from the First Circuit Court of Appeals that called Maine's residency requirement for medical cannabis businesses unconstitutional. According to the petition, the First Circuit Court of Appeals had a split decision judgment in the case last month. The group is requesting a hearing which would override the previous judgment if successful. They believe that the majority opinion was incorrect when they applied the Dormant Commerce Clause protections to a federally illicit marijuana market. The group contends that Maine's residency requirement is not unconstitutional because the illegality of marijuana on a federal level makes the Commerce Clause irrelevant. For more information on this developing story, please visit our website. The 33rd annual Boston Freedom Rally is set to take place on September 17th. The Massachusetts Cannabis Reform Coalition is once again holding their annual celebration and asking the public to come and enjoy the event. The theme behind this year's rally is Flower to the People. It will take place between noon and 7 p.m. on Saturday, September 17th. Despite state law and local rules that prohibit smoking on Boston Common, many who attend come to sit on a blanket and enjoy a joint with friends. The event also features a list of speakers from across the New England cannabis community, live music, vendors, food, and more. Attendees can learn about the latest happenings in activism, cultivation, and medical cannabis from several panels scheduled to take place throughout the day. For more information, please visit necnewstoday.com. Connecticut is motioning the court for the numerous lawsuits against the state's Social Equity Council to be consolidated into one case. The Connecticut Social Equity Council is being challenged with at least 12 lawsuits after denying several applications for social equity status. The motion claims that the lawsuits center around similar claims. The state is in favor of consolidation because it will reduce the administrative burden associated with having almost a dozen separate lawsuits. Businesses that receive social equity status can either enter the social equity lottery for a cannabis license or operate equity joint ventures, which are not subject to the lottery but require very high fees. For more information on this story, please visit our website. The Greatest Hits dispensary invited NEC News Today to join them on a boat cruise and concert in Webster, Massachusetts. We went on location at Indian Ranch, where the Greatest Hits dispensary from Dudley, Massachusetts asked us to join them for a boat cruise and concert on Webster Lake. Greatest Hits recently announced their collaboration with Indian Ranch as the exclusive cannabis partner for their popular Webster concert venue. I enjoyed the scenic views and live music performed by Rusty Spike. Greatest Hits is a music-themed dispensary that opened in April 2022. In addition to their Dudley location, they're in the process of opening 2 additional cannabis dispensaries, with one in Taunton and one in Lynn. To see the full video of this fun cruise experience, please visit necnewstoday.com. Last but not least, this week, advocates and business owners in Massachusetts are petitioning the Cannabis Control Commission to improve their policies around adult use home delivery. According to a recent petition, some of the Commission's existing regulations are making the delivery business model impractical. The group behind the petition is asking the Commission to eliminate the need for 2 drivers per delivery vehicle. The petition lists almost 10 states that do not require 2 drivers. In 2020, the Cannabis Control Commission adopted rules that require 2 drivers in a cannabis delivery vehicle. 2 drivers is said to be a costly requirement, according to the petition. The second major request is for the Commission to allow deliveries to cities and towns that have banned adult-use cannabis. Currently, cannabis deliveries can only take place in municipalities that endorse cannabis sales. For more information on this petition, please visit our website. For the absolute latest New England cannabis news, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and to enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.